This is an exciting moment, everybody. We're using our brand new computer and new software to do this stream for the first time.
Here we go.
Yeah. And I was just making sure I had the volume up on my computer so that I could make sure the sound was working okay, and it is. So how good is that? We can all give a big congratulations, big cheers. Knee deep in new software for the last probably couple of weeks, really. And, it's an exciting moment. This is an exciting moment because we actually, for the first time ever now, are going to be able to do podcasts where we have guests on remotely. And we have a long list of people that I'm sure a lot of you would really like to hear us interview. People like Daniel Vadnal from Fitness FQs, Ben Pakulski, ex-Olympia athlete, Tony Battaji, PhD holder and trainer of the trainers in Australia. Amazing wealth of knowledge there. Just to name a few. So it's very exciting. And I asked Richard, how do you do it? And it's actually, with this new software, it's quite a bit simpler than than I thought. I thought we were going to have to use Skype and this and this and that and that. Just looking at this stream and seeing that it's actually working, I'm kind of getting tingles down my spine. So let's have some shout outs. Note the resolution quality is A-OK for me, Yanni. That is definitely something on your end. I'm getting 1080p, 60 frames per second, and it looks beautiful. Yeah, man, I'm getting full 60 frames per second here, buddy, and full 1080p. That's a Mac thing, Yanni. It's definitely your Mac, mate. My PC is just eating this up and loving it.
Damn Max.
Morning, everybody. Let's get some shout outs cranking. Morning, Paul. I know you're going to be catching this later. Max, are you joining in with us live?
Oh,
I feel a little bit excited if that's the case. Morning, Felixion. Morning, Gunnar, Andy. Yep, Paul, catching it later. Here's your shout out, brother. Make sure you worked hard. Willie P is going to be working hard, even if he doesn't know it yet. I'm going to be making sure he works hard. Morning, Vinny, and I hope you've got that shut up and do some burpees shirt on today, because today is the day where we're going to need to shut up and just get on with it. And who else we got here? Who else have we got? Morning, Daljit. Morning, Andy. Morning, Steve Shaver. How are you, brother? I'm not sure if I've given you a shout out on the show before. Morning, Ivy. Morning, Patricia. And Roy. How are you, brother? Max is saying, oh, yes. Morning, Lucy Marsh Wakefield. Morning, Lee Clark. How are you, brother? Yes, Max is on the live stream. Woohoo! Gunnar is saying picture is superb,
Max,
and so is the sound. How good is that? This is honestly, you have no idea. Like, I'll tell you this, guys, while we're just going through this warm up. This whole going live and creating a digital version of what we do here at Unity Gym via YouTube, via our online coaching, via our podcasts, via all of that. If you went back about 2 or 3 years ago, Yanni and Richard and I had like many other business owners, we bought things that we didn't know we needed or didn't need. We thought we did, and certain things we'd buy, and then a year later you realize you used it 2 or 3 times. And when Yanni said to me a couple of years ago, he said, man, I really want to start doing live streaming and podcasts and this and that. And I said, all right, we're not going to buy anything. Will's onto the ankle routine, actually. I said, we're not going to buy anything. We're going to use our iPhones and iPads and whatever software they've got for a year until we know that this is something that we do in our business. And we did that. And yeah, I saw that, Yanni. I saw that Facebook's down. Isn't that interesting?
Oh, it is down.
Yeah. Yanni's saying it's been hacked globally. It's a really big story at the moment. Anyway, if you look back at our streams from when we started the last lockdown, the very first couple, that was the very end of us using iPhones, because when we realized, okay, we've been doing this for a year and now we're in lockdown and we need to do it, that was when we said, stuff this. We're going to invest in some good equipment for the first time. And this computer that we've just got is the final frontier. It is the last piece of the puzzle. so that we can now do professional streaming and professional podcasts and all that stuff. And so this is our first test after Richard's learned how to use the software. It's very, very exciting.
Alrighty, squat routine.
Will's down in the squat routine. It's especially exciting for me to see how smooth it is streaming 60 frames per second. Because anybody that's watching it with a decent TV or computer, you'll notice how smooth it looks, which is really nice. The streams we had before, I think, were in 30 frames per second. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, Facebook app hacked, hey, Yanni. I noticed Richard came in and he was trying to go live to both platforms, and when I realized it was down, I said, look, don't even waste your time with that. We got enough going on using the new software for the first time. Let's just focus on getting it out to YouTube. But yeah, wow, Facebook's been hacked, huh? I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg isn't sleeping right now then, if that's the case. Will is finishing off his squat routine, the squat rotations. If you struggle to do this routine, what you can actually do is you can elevate your heels. If you put like a broomstick under your heels, which is something that most people have got at home, really helps with the squat routine. It'll allow you to go a little bit deeper without, suffering from the lack of ankle mobility. So guys, I can see we've got 30 on the live stream and only 23 likes. If you're not doing the workout live with us, please hit that like button. Show us some love. Send Will some love. He wants to know that you love him. Okay, so Will's just finishing his 360 hip mobility. How's that stream for you now, Yanni? Yanni's actually tuning in from home this morning while he does some work. How's the stream for you at home now, Yanni? Has it improved at all? So, if anybody didn't know, it's a bittersweet announcement. This is going to be the last Tuesday workout of the live stream of the at-home workouts. Hopefully for good. And the reason I say that bittersweet, I know that for a lot of people around the world that would be a bitter thing. For anybody that is a Unity Gym member, it is a very sweet piece of news because, drum roll please, to my knowledge, we are allowed to reopen on Monday the 11th. And of course, that is the plan. We will be opening. And
that's it. Last
I heard, gyms are allowed to reopen on Monday the 11th. So, yeah. It's this is going to be the last week of live streams, and of course, I just couldn't
peak week on that as well.
Yeah, peak week, and I just couldn't deny Will another Tuesday workout before
my favourite session.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go. How are you, Simon? Good to see you tuning in.
Alrighty, gang, let's get into the core. Activation.
So yeah, it's going to be a big week next week. We've had several of our members coming in recently to say hello or to get treatments from Nilesh from ADPT Physio. We had Max and Lou come in recently to pick up their swag packs. All right, tribe, we are almost finished this warm-up, just doing the core positioning drills. Make sure your knees are really straight here. Lifting those arms up, lifting the legs up, but keeping the knees straight. All right, last one. Well done, tribe. We are ready to jump into the workout. We'll give you 60 seconds to grab a quick drink and smash that like button if you haven't done so already. And click the share button if you haven't also done that. This is the last week to be able to share this stuff when it's live. If you spend 5-10 seconds clicking the share button and sharing it to your favorite social media, probably not Facebook at the moment because they're down, that really helps. Helps the algorithm. I'm going to get ready to start this timer for Will. And let's get ready for the Tuesday peak week workout, 1-5 method. Here we go.
Just doing that.
Sorry, I forgot.
A little extra warm-up.
Being the 1-5 method, it is we do a little bit more of a warm-up I forgot that, not being in front of the camera. It's very important to warm up for your 1 rep max. So even when we're doing body weight exercises like this, normally when we're doing like 8 reps and things like that with the body weight training, I don't do too much of a warm up beyond the general prep warm up. But being right. 1 rep max training, it is critical that you do a little bit of a warm up. Otherwise, the nervous system gets really shocked when you try and go for that first rep, and that's where that quite a high risk of injury is in that first time that you do that 1 rep. So a good thing to be doing to just
Very good.
Diane Norbury's worked out earlier with Will on last week's replays. It's great to see him on here again. Yeah, I just couldn't deny him of the opportunity, Diane, to have another go at it.
I said he could, but he said he couldn't. I don't know why, but no, that's fine. Got to get these pins in order.
Here we go, tribe. Countdown's on. We're starting in 5 seconds. Let's do this 1 rep max. Put all your effort into it. 1 rep max. We've got to work hard. You should be taking a very deep breath. Very deep breath. Hold that breath for the entire rep. Control it on the way down. Try to touch that knee to the ground very gently without transferring weight to the knee. And then drive through the heel on the way up. Do not let the weight only go over the toes.
Yeah. Just eccentrics for me on the first round, tribe.
Yeah.
I'll get a bit better as we go.
Yep.
Hold my knee on the ground then. Other leg. See how
we go. Other leg, everybody. Down we go. Control it. Especially if you're only doing an eccentric, really work for it here.
Oh, let's control a bit at the end there, but that's all right. Not bad. Lat stretch, that's right.
Lat stretch, and I just realised we forgot to set the towel up. So
right,
you guys have been doing this for long enough. We know what that ring represents. You guys have all got a towel to do it. I was actually helping Richie set up the new rig this morning.
Richie's new rig.
To try and remove any obstacles for him to get started. So I normally don't set up all the lights and the cameras and all that, but I did that this morning. And one of the reasons I got Will to do the workout, I wanted to be kind of behind the scenes just in case
that's nice.
Anything didn't work out as well as it is working out. So this lat stretch, we're just really letting ourselves relax into it. Morning, Erland. Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you on here.
Another 5 seconds. Tell you what, I watched 2 things over the weekend. After your strong recommendations, I watched Free Guy.
Oh, yeah?
That's a good movie.
Did you like it?
That's good fun. Even my housemate, who's not a gamer and who missed the start of the movie, was like, wait, what's this? What's this? What's that? Once I managed to explain NPCs and what was going on, she realised it wasn't as ridiculous because it was meant to be a game.
Yeah.
But then, Ryan Reynolds and just the chemistry with all the other actors as well, they're all really good.
Man, he was so good, wasn't he? Channing Tatum was hilarious, man. Hilarious.
Yeah, with his flossing and stuff.
Oh, God.
That was really good.
It was so funny. It's funny, you forget Channing Tatum didn't get to where he was from being an actor. He got there from being a dancer.
Yeah.
And so
there was one part where he does, like he flips back on one hand and does like the one hand.
Oh yeah, he was a really good
like
street style dancer.
Yeah.
I actually watched one of his, I think the movie that actually got him his start in Hollywood, Step Up.
Oh yeah.
A couple of years ago, I rewatched it, and he is good, man. He was a really good dancer when he was younger.
Can the guy get any sexier? Shiver me timbers. All right, tribe, let's get into this.
Hooly dooly.
Hooly dooly.
Here we go, everyone. 1 rep max for our eccentric Nordic hamstring curl. Keep a little bit of a bend in the hip, but try to maintain that same angle in the hip as best as you can and bend as much as you can from the knees. Work your ass off, tense your arms. Put your arms in front of you if you have to catch yourself for that last little bit. Nice work. Oh, what a great eccentric rep. Woohoo! Now we're working.
Yeah, that's good.
Now we're working. All right, now we're going to get down into the shoulder extension stretch. Remember, the closer your hands get together for this one, the greater the demand for flexibility is. So it's kind of like the splits. With the wider your legs go apart, the better you're getting. So that said, your goal is to get your hands closer together. But in the same way that if that's the goal with the splits. Doesn't mean you just rip your legs apart, because you can definitely injure yourself. So really take it easy here, and just moderate it. I actually gave myself a really nasty injury when I was learning this stretch in one of the tendons or ligaments in my elbow, actually, because it's a really big bicep stretch, this one. Yeah. It stuck around with me for about 6 months. It was another one of my humbling experiences of trying to force flexibility with this journey of mine. Yeah, I thought Free Guy was really good. Yeah. Really funny. So much of the stuff going on in the background when they're just walking down the street is just hilarious.
Yeah,
man.
One of the things that I lost it at the most was he's just walking down the street and one of the human characters is just jumping as they run down the street.
Yeah.
I'm like, I do that all the time because I think it's faster.
Yeah, you can tell real gamers have made that movie or had a big input into it. There's that bit when he's walking down the street and they're just talking like it's nothing, and one of the humans, just comes running past them and just smacks one of the dudes as he runs past. Just keeps running.
Alrighty, tribe, round of 5. Here we go.
Here we go, guys. 5 reps. Let's get it on. Come on. Focus. 5 rep max. It should be challenging you, but you should be able to do them, just like Willie's. You can see in that face of his, as it goes a little bit redder than usual, you can tell he's working his ass off, but he is able to do it. And that's the idea. We want to be able to do these 5 reps. We want to be choosing a progression or regression of the shrimp or the pistol squat that we can do for 5 reps. That's what we're looking for. Erland is saying, rad, I did the ankle mobility routine you did for YouTube recently. All my squats today, and wow, how much closer I got to the floor. Isn't it amazing, man?
It's good to hear.
I would like everybody to take a note of what Erland just said there. The stuff that we post on YouTube is the real deal. We put a lot of thought into thinking. We don't just put content out there for the sake of it. We think, what works for us? What have we learned that we can bundle into a little 5 or 10 minute video that if somebody used would really solve a problem for them? And that ankle mobility video that we did about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago now, Erland, it is a real deal. Yeah, I've made some significant improvements myself from doing that routine, so great to hear. Andy Lawson saying, watch Free Guy with the fam over the weekend. Great stuff. How good was it, man? I laughed.
One more.
Greg Gillespie's saying, hey everyone, Willie P in the house. He is, man.
He is.
You know, Greg, it's the last
G'day,
Tuesday before we reopen. So this is the last Tuesday after the workout that we're going to be streaming live. Hopefully forever, considering that, you know, we do them as the gym closes. So hopefully we don't have to do that again. And I just couldn't deny Willie P
such a good bloke.
His wish of wanting to
good bloke
do this workout again. Yeah. Erland is saying, think it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's right.
Erland, I've been doing that ankle mobility routine as well, and I didn't have time to do it this morning, and I could notice a big difference in that warm-up. I can usually get my feet flat in most of those movements, but I couldn't today.
Yep.
So something you got to keep up.
It's rare that I learn something new on YouTube because of how much skin I've got in the game with this whole fitness and movement journey, and I've been doing it for a long time. But every now and then I do learn something really new that has a really big impact on my body. And that ankle mobbing with that physio ball is without a doubt the biggest breakthrough moment I've had recently.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
So, I watched Free Guy, and then, just because I saw it plastered all over the internet, I watched Squid Game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it good?
That's funky. That's different.
Really?
It's not funky as in it's literally like funky. It's just messes with your mind, and yeah, it's just unique. Like, you wouldn't have thought to make a TV show about that.
It's a TV show, is it a series?
Yeah, it's a series. One season series. 8 episodes, 9 episodes or something. Man. Ooh. So weird.
Where's it from? What country?
Korea.
Yeah.
You know they do things weird in Korea, but
yeah,
they did it well.
Yeah, they make some funky.
All right, let's get into this.
Cool stuff.
Glute Ham Developer Tribe.
Lee Clark is saying Squid Game is intense. Here we go, Tribe.
Sure
5 reps for your glute ham raise. Let's go. Keep those hips forward. Get those glutes cranking. Don't let those hips come back. Come on, work for it. This should be really challenging for you. That last 2 reps should be very, very tough. Dave Clark saying, I didn't realize the hours have gone forward for you, starting 20 minutes behind. Yeah, sorry, bro. I didn't actually realize it was either until, I think it was yesterday evening or Sunday evening, because obviously all of our smartphones just changed the time for us automatically. But I was looking at the clock in the car going, I thought it was 3:15. I just checked and I'm looking at the clock in the car saying 2:15. That's when I realized.
Yeah.
I remember a time before smartphones when it was a really big thing where people would, everybody would be reminding everybody, make sure you put your clocks forward,
back,
put your clocks forward in an hour, and then people would come in late to work or early to work, or, you know.
Yeah.
It was really funny. It doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, you had to go around the house and change all the clocks. The radio station, ABC radio, would be going on telling you about it every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because my parents are so old. They listen to ABC radio. Gardening Australia.
How long we got, Will, in the rest of this round?
About 1 second.
Oh, look at that.
There it is.
Back to our 1 rep max, everyone. Get ready, guys. Psych yourselves up.
All right,
You've only got 1 rep here. Come on, let's make it count. Get ready. Deep breath in your own time. Hold your breath and get 1 rep done. Come on, let's go. Come on, work for it. Drive through that heel. Back up. Go.
Does that count? Does that count?
Bitch, isn't it?
Alrighty, other leg.
There we go, tribe. Other leg. Come on, let's make it happen. Deep breath. Work your butt off. Come on, 1 rep. Let's make it happen. Push. Up.
No, not on that one.
You've got 0 chance of doing a 1 rep max if you pause at the bottom. It's so hard. I've experienced that a couple of times in the last couple of weeks with these shrimp squats. When you, it's because of something called the stretch shortening cycle, everyone. And the stretch shortening cycle is where kinetic energy builds up in the muscle through the eccentric phase, and you can use it to release when you immediately transfer from an eccentric to a concentric rep. It's called the stretch shortening cycle. But if you pause, even for a second, all of that kinetic energy is lost, all of that strength potential, and the stretch shortening cycle is wasted, and that's what we'll experience right there. Oh, we got 58, 63 live. We're cranking. Ooh. Guys, if you're new to this stream, we're actually doing a 1-5 method today. So what you're watching is Will do his flexibility between sets, and we're doing lower body strength and upper body flexibility. That's how we work with our UMS to get things to really make the most efficient workout for strength, flexibility and fitness in 1 hour that we've ever seen. You cannot stretch the same muscles that you're strengthening in the same workout if you don't want to severely impact your strength potential and also increase your risk of injury. So what Will's doing right now is stretching out his lats and obliques upper body muscles whilst he is recovering from his lower body stretch. Yes, Wicked Life, no equipment. I know Will is hanging from a ring there. But what we actually show, we have tutorials for these videos, and we show people how you can use a tea towel through a door. So you actually tie a knot through each door of the tea towel, and you put it through the door frame and close the door, and that creates a loop, and then you hang a towel through that loop. So everybody that's training from home is using a towel hanging in a door frame to hang from to do that lat stretch. And what Will's doing here with the eccentric Nordic hamstring curl there, we teach our members to put their feet under a couch that can support your body weight. So unfortunately, we don't have a couch here, so the only way that we can mimic that is through using our Glute Ham Raise little bar there. So yes, in our tutorials, we show you how to do every single exercise here with no equipment. And the only things that we use are a towel looped through a tea towel that's anchored to a door frame. And that's what Will is replicating with the ring there, the gymnastics ring. And yeah, the Glute Ham Raise there that Will just did. That's just putting your feet under a couch or a bed or anything that you know you've got at home that you can wedge your feet under. So yeah, there we go. Are you new to the channel Wicked Life? Is that your new way? Ultimate Predator saying, go vegan. Vegan world is the future. Close future. Close future. I would have to disagree, but I believe that that is a political view point, not really a coming for a this channel. All right, so what Will's doing now is his second upper body stretch. We're doing stretching out the pecs and the biceps there, and we're getting ready for our round. Oh, we've got 35 seconds left for our next round. So this whole workout goes in an hour.
Dry throat try. I'm just grabbing a quick sweat.
So the that's great that you've been vegan for 4 years and you're 235 pounds. I have no desire to cry out what my diet choices are on a channel that I've never been on before and what my weight is, but if that's what floats your boat, man, then go for it. So we're doing 5 reps now. This is the 1-5 method. So we just did our 1 rep max. Now Will's doing his 5 rep max. So we basically regress the movement a little bit, and we do a version of the movement that we can get for 5 reps. So Will's doing a shrimp squat here. Sorry, a skater squat here now. It's a little bit of an easier version than the shrimp squat he did in the last round. Well done, buddy. Okay, changing legs, getting our 5 rep max done. So we've got a lot of new viewers on here. Give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from so that I can say hello to you. Let me know what part of the world you're watching from, and so that I can give you a little shout out. If you're new to the channel here, we're doing an at-home workout with no equipment required. We have tutorials for these videos that our members get access to, and in the tutorials we show you how to set up a towel being looped through a T-towel, and the T-towel is anchored through a door frame. So you're basically tying a knot on either end of your T-towel. You put it through your door, you close the door, and that creates a loop, and then you put a towel through. And that's what Will's about to use here. This is, if you imagine that we actually have, normally we have the towel tied up here, but yeah, we have the towel tied up, but we didn't set ourselves up properly. We didn't expect to get so many new viewers to the show. It's normally our members that are on here. Normally Will would just be hanging onto a towel, and that's a door frame in front of him there. That's what all our members that are at home that have no equipment are using here. But this lat stretch is one of the best upper body stretches for increasing shoulder flexibility, especially the overhead shoulder flexibility here. This is predominantly for the lats, but it also gets the obliques. And by doing this, what we're doing, we're basically actively recovering from the lower body strength. So Will just did a skater squat, which is a lower body strength movement. And of course, we definitely do not want to be stretching out our lower body while we're recovering from lower body strength, because that weakens our strength potential and increases our risk of injury. But by doing this, rather than just sitting around and waiting while waiting for our next set, we're making the most of our time, so that this way we're doing a 1-to-1 strength to flexibility ratio, so that within 1 hour we get strength, flexibility and fitness done. You don't need to do more cardio after this. You don't need to do more stretching. You've done your strength training. It all gets done in 1 hour, and we see absolutely phenomenal results with our members that do this training anywhere from 2 to 6 days a week, depending on their level of commitment. So Will's now going to get ready for his glute ham raise, his 5 rep max. Now again, in the tutorials, what we teach all our members to do here is, you're all at home, we've all got a couch or a bed or something that we can hook our feet under, and you basically just need to be able to hook your feet under something that will support 30 or 40% of your body weight there. Or if you've got a buddy that you're training with, they can just hold your ankles. But at the gym, we don't have a couch or a bed here, so we have to use our glute ham raise little piece of equipment there, linked up to the rack. So yeah, just so you guys know, anybody that's thinking, oh, no equipment, what's this? Well, we've all got a couch or a bed that we can hook our feet under at home, and that's what we're using. Yeah. Pekka's saying, hi Pekka from Finland. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Is this
Finland.
your first time watching? And we've jumped well over 100 watching live.
Woo.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yes.
If you're new to the stream, please smash that like button. It really helps us. Comment with your name and where you're watching from. I'd love to know where everybody's tuning in from around the world. We're over here in Australia, in Sydney. We're finishing out the last week of lockdown. And this is our last week of, hopefully, of lockdown in New South Wales, in Sydney, Australia. And we're doing these live stream workouts because our gym has to be closed as per the government mandate. Now, Will's doing the second upper body stretch here. This stretch is predominantly for the biceps, anterior shoulders, and also chest. But it's basically just stretching shoulder extension. When we do that lat stretch where you're hanging from the towel in your door frame, we're doing the lats and shoulder flexion and also the obliques and down the lateral side of the body. But by stretching the upper body, we're effectively doing active recovery between our sets of leg strength. And what we're actually going to do is we've got one more round of 1 rep and then one more round of 5 reps. So that's what the 1-5 method is. We undulate between 1 rep max for 1 round and then a 5 rep max for 1 round. And we're going to do the 1 rep max now. So what you're going to see Will do is 1 rep max, which for him is a shrimp squat where he's working the eccentric, basically. That is his 1 rep max for this particular movement. And what we're about to do, once we finish this last 2 rounds, we're going to do a very high intensity cardio and leg workout. There you go.
Yeah.
You can see. Well done, mate. That's his 1 rep max for the shrimp squat. We're going to, as soon as we finish these 2 rounds, we're going to round this all off with a 16-minute HIIT circuit, which is going to seriously get the heart rate up, but it's also going to add volume to the legs, and it's also where we're going to throw our core work in. So you guys will see the way that we do strength, flexibility, and fitness all in the 1 hour. And of course, because we follow a proper periodized training program, the workouts are different from Monday to Friday. So Tuesday and Friday are our lower body strength days, upper body flexibility. Monday and Thursday we do bent arm strength and lower body flexibility. So Monday and Thursday we work on front splits and pike, seated pike and pancake, and hip flexor flexibility while we're doing our upper body strength. Wednesday we do straight arm scapular strength, calisthenics, and middle splits training. And you can see here Will's doing his upper body, so shoulder flexibility while he's recovering from his lower body strength. And again, for those of you that are new to the stream wondering how you do that at home, in our tutorials, we teach you how to put a T-towel through a door frame with a knot on either end of the T-towel, so it makes a loop as you shut the door, and then you just hang a towel through the loop and you grab onto the towel. So we'll show you. I'll grab the towel so we can do it from here.
Sure can. Try this up.
I'm just doing this to show you guys what I mean. If you imagine that gymnastics ring is a T-towel that goes through a door frame, the door frame shuts and the T-towel creates a loop because you've got a little knot on either end of the T-towel going through to the other side of the door frame. And so then what you do there is you put you tie your towel onto the T-towel, and then you've got your object that you can hang from. And normally we set this up before the workout, but we're using a brand new computer today, and we're a little bit rushed setting up, and I forgot to do it before the stream. But you can see how Will is just hanging from that towel there, and you imagine if he had the door frame in front of him if he was at home. That's what all our members that are at home are doing. And what he's doing now is he's stretching out his lats in the shoulder, increasing shoulder flexion, also stretching out the obliques while his legs recover. So his legs just recovered for the strength session there.
Legs feel good. Legs feel
and
great.
now he's just stretched out his shoulders during that active recovery, and now he's going for 1 rep max of the Nordic hamstring curl. So what he's going to do is a eccentric Nordic hamstring curl. So he's going to work nice and slow on the eccentric phase because we're working on a 1 rep max here. And for Will, he can't yet do a full body weight Nordic hamstring curl, so he's just working that eccentric. Well done. And we do that. We teach you guys how to do that by just hooking your feet under a couch or under a bed. And yeah, that's how you can do this workout at home. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, share the love. It really helps helps us get these workouts out to more people around the world. And now we're finishing off the round with another shoulder stretch. So this shoulder stretch going into shoulder extension is actually, it's the opposing movement for the shoulders rather than shoulder flexion. We're going to shoulder extension now, so we get to stretch out biceps, pecs, anterior deltoid, while the legs recover. The legs are recovering, obviously, now. They're not doing any work, but we're actively recovering by doing flexibility. And with this style of training from Monday to Friday, we get flexibility through all of the major movements, and our members eventually achieve the front splits, the middle splits, pancake, massively increased shoulder flexibility,
split pants,
back bridges. It's all good stuff.
So 30 seconds till our last round tribe.
From Papuga, looks like. Gabriel Coutinho, welcome to the stream. I can't actually read that, sorry. I'm not sure what language you're writing in there. Gunner's saying booked in for 6:50 Monday and Tuesday, coming back to the gym. Nice work, Gunnar.
Yeah, good.
Julia is saying, Bulla, have a great one from
Bulla.
Fiji Islands. Thank you for tuning in. Vinny Brown saying, need to buy a new towel. The one I've been using the past year and a half finally ripped.
Here we go, tribe. Round of 5.
Is Facebook working for you? No, it's not. Apparently Facebook. Here we go, round 5. Well, this is the last round. So the round of 5 reps. So we're doing a 5 rep max now, everybody. 5 rep max. Okay, sorry. Richard's telling me not to touch the mic. You can really hear it. I'm normally the one in front of the camera here. I'm not, so I'm not used to having the mic here. Richard's just told me not to touch the mic. Facebook's apparently been hacked all around the world. Minerva is saying, hi people. Max is saying, I can vouch for everything Rad's saying. I've been a member for a year at Unity Gym and have seen massive strength, flexibility, fitness, and mobility gains. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, Max?
Killing it.
You've just made so many leaps and bounds forward. I'm so proud of you. But yeah, if you're new to the stream and you haven't seen this way of training, I've never seen anybody do strength, flexibility, and fitness all in 1 hour with proper periodized training that actually sees results. I've seen people try to do it. I've seen other coaches say that they do it, but they don't do it in a way that actually really works, that produces results. And what I mean by that is getting enough volume of the strength movements to actually build muscle and get stronger. We've got members at the gym here that are doing, double body weight deadlifts, 150% body weight squats. Never done that before, never lifted those kind of numbers. And at the same time, they're getting very close to doing front splits, middle splits, back bridge, getting really fit, losing fat, building muscle, and it's all done in 1 hour. No need to do anything beyond that. If you haven't trained like this before, give it a try. You can go back and watch our live streams from last week, or you can join in this week for this last week of the at-home live streamed workouts and see how we do it. So yeah, this is just our lower body strength, cardio, and upper body flexibility workout. If you tune in tomorrow, you're going to see upper body bent arm strength using calisthenics, using wall-assisted handstand push-ups, using plank push-ups, doing single arm rows, basically using that same towel setup to do pulling movements. So you grab on and we do pulling movements with it.
Hell yeah.
And if you like this, guys, if you're tuning in here for the first time, give us a shout out. Say hello in the comments. Hit that like button. It really helps us to get out. And it also helps me and Will so that we know where you guys are watching from. Where are you tuning in from, Minerva? I'd love to know. And same for you, Aruj. Barney, I hope I've said that right. Arubani, maybe.
Where's our Finnish mate gone? I wonder if that's the same bloke. A couple of months ago, someone from Finland tuned in. We had a bit of a chat while I was sitting behind the mic.
I remember that. All right, so this is our last round of 5 reps for the glute ham raise. Again, if you're new to the stream and you want to know how you do this at home, you just hook your feet under a couch or a bed or something that's going to take your weight and put your knees on the pillow. And the idea here with the glute ham raise is that you don't want your bum moving back as you come up. Have a look at Will's butt. It's a beautiful perky butt there. No, that's not what I'm talking about. You'll notice that his hips and bum aren't moving back and forward very much. What he's trying to do is to bend from the hips and keep his hips forward, and that's what increases the intensity. And it really, this is a phenomenal workout for building a booty, building hamstring and posterior chain strength. And again, if you want to know how you do that exercise at home, you just hook your feet under your bed or under your couch so that it can take your weight, and you put your knees on a pillow. Becca's saying, yep, it's the same person. Still
Hey,
phase 7.
nice one.
No, this
G'day,
is
mate.
actually phase 8 that we're on here now. Max Fax is saying, greetings from the beautiful Marrakesh, city to Sydney. Beautiful.
Marrakesh.
Welcome to the stream, brother.
I have a friend who was just in Marrakesh, maybe about a month ago. Apparently the temperatures fluctuate from like, the coast can be anywhere from 25, 30 degrees, and then 30 minutes inland, you can be talking 45, 50 degrees. That's crazy hot. 50 degree weather.
50 degrees Celsius, really.
Yeah,
Wow, that's insane.
in Morocco.
Brutal. All right, tribe. So we have now finished the primary workout for today. What we're going to do now is Will is going to set himself up for a high-intensity interval training circuit. Now, HIIT circuits are a really funny thing in my opinion as a trainer. I've been a personal trainer for 17 years. And what I see people doing on the internet, these fitness professionals, with these home workouts and these HIIT circuits, is that they throw rhyme and reason out the window and they just do circuits to try to entertain people. Basically just trying to do something that you've never seen before. We don't do that because that is not the best way to train if you want to get strong, flexible and fit. What we do is we choose exercises very carefully based on the workout that we just did. And because we've just done a leg strength workout, we now need to add volume to the legs in this HIIT circuit. So you'll notice that there's 2 exercises here. There's a squat jump and a Cossack squat that are both designed to add volume to the legs to build real muscle, but they're also done in a way where we are really increasing the heart rate so that we're getting a cardio workout as well. Let's get started, everyone, for this HIIT circuit.
Smash that like button if you haven't already. You've got a moment now. Hit share, but not to Facebook, and put in the tagline, his single. So
So what we're doing now is 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We're going to do 4 rounds of this, so it's only 16 minutes. And we start with core. So obviously we need to do core training in our 7-day period of training. So we throw in a core movement on 3 out of 5 of our HIIT circuits in a week. So by doing 4 sets of a core exercise 3 times a week, that is more than enough to make sure that we're training our core. And we're going to build some strength through our core. And of course we do different core exercises. Will's just doing a basic tuck up here, which is a really good ab and hip flexor exercise here.
headset and everything.
Yeah, it's a bit challenging with the headset when you're doing this exercise. So he's doing 40 seconds of work here. For those of you joining in at home, so that's the rest period now. Now we've got 20 seconds rest. You don't need to do a full 40 seconds. You do your best effort, but the idea is you do as many reps as you can get done in 40 seconds. Now we're going into a Cossack squat. This is our first leg strength exercise. That is, it's about adding volume to the legs. We want to build some muscle, build more strength in the legs, but because we just go up and down with this, we're really trying to get some pace going. Over the next 4 rounds, you're really going to burn some calories. You're going to elevate your heart rate. You're going to build some fitness. And you are going to, if it is a goal of yours, you are going to really shed some pounds of body fat and get yourself into great shape. These HIIT circuits, after we've just done the primary workout, are a really great way to increase fitness, burn fat, and get in great shape. And research shows you actually only need to do 8 minutes of high-intensity interval training to get the same cardiovascular effect as 60 minutes of steady-state running. Ooh. Now, to be able to get that same effect, you need to be an absolute maximum 100% effort with HIIT training, meaning that at the end of those 8 minutes, you'd be on the ground crying for help. You'd have to work probably a little harder than what we're working here. But 16 minutes at this intensity is more than enough to see a significant increase in cardiovascular fitness and also to see fat loss. We have members at Unity Gym that come wanting to shed some pounds, and they get in great shape from doing these 2 HIIT circuits a week. So don't skip this stuff. And also what you haven't seen as well is at the very end of this workout, we're going to do about 5 to 10 minutes of just a mobility cool down of general flexibility training. And the reason why we do that is what we just did in the workout is called flexibility training. It's very different to mobility training, and I'm going to explain why now.
Ooh, that's the kicker.
Flexibility training, so now we're going to finish with stepping and punching. So we've just burnt those legs out by doing Cossack squats, and then doing squat jumps. The legs are burnt now. It's very, very hard to do a max effort or a good effort of any leg exercise. So this last cardio exercise here, this is just stepping and punching, and this is just pure cardio. Okay, we're just getting the heart rate up. Okay, by stepping and punching here. So you can go as fast as or slow as you want. You just got to coordinate the movement of the hands and legs. This is a movement that comes from boxing. From
See, Paul, I'm allowed to go as slow as I want.
So when you do the flexibility training that you saw in the primary workout where Will was doing that lat stretch hanging from the towel or the shoulder extension stretch, that's what we call flexibility training, where we do multiple sets of the same exercise, and the goal is to increase mobility from that. By doing that once a week on the same muscle group, it's like doing strength training on a muscle group or on a joint movement. You will build flexibility over the weeks. Okay, rest. That was one round. We've got 3 rounds to go now. We're going to get ready for that core station again. What we're going to do at the end of this workout is what's called mobility training. Now, mobility training is any movement that basically takes the joints through full range of motion. It's done at a lower intensity to flexibility training, so you can do it every day. You can't do flexibility training on the same muscle groups every day. Here we go for the core station. So when you do mobility training, it's generally done either as a warm-up or a cool-down, and it's done to either prepare the body for the strength training because it doesn't interfere with your strength training, or it's done at the end of the workout to maintain the level of flexibility and mobility that you've worked hard to achieve through your flexibility training. This is a really common mistake that people make with flexibility and mobility training. People do stretching or flexibility training as a warm-up. It is a very bad idea. It actually increases your risk of injury for the workout. So you do not want to be doing flexibility training or stretching before a strength training session. You want to do mobility training. So that's what's coming after this HIIT session. So we're on to our Cossack Squat now, and if you're working in with us, then you absolutely want to be trying to keep up with Will. What we're looking for here is that you try to maintain your work for the full 40 seconds. We're not going for a set amount of reps or anything like that here. We're trying to work for 40 seconds. And by doing that, we're not only adding volume to the legs so that we're building, we're adding volume within the same workout, and volume is a key part of strength development, of muscular development in a workout. It's not just what you do or how hard you go, it's how much of it you do. So, you know, the exercise selections that we're doing here in this HIIT circuit are very basic. There's nothing special about these exercises. Cossack squats and squat jumps are, you know, I had a look the other day online. I looked at the at a HIIT circuit that a predominant fitness professional was doing, and I was just looking at the exercise selections, and they were very interesting and things that I hadn't really seen before, and things that you just wouldn't do in a workout. It's all just there for entertainment. It's just there to show something new that maybe you haven't seen before. But those of us that are fitness professionals that are in good shape, that have been training for years, we don't train like that. We just do the basic stuff that works, and that's why our HIIT circuits here. We don't choose funky exercises that you haven't seen before just to entertain you. We put together circuits that work, circuits that add volume, that build strength, that build flexibility, and that seriously make you fit. And one of the reasons why to do that is because when you do, that's the end of the squat jumps now, getting ready for the stepping and punching. When you do, it's what's called increasing the Gazmank Gopnik is saying, I tried this once and I shat my pants during it. That's what happens, man.
Hopefully it won't have the same effect on me right now. But
see, when you do exercises that are really challenging, that require a lot of coordination to do, it's what's called increasing the complexity variable. And the problem with that is that complex exercises where you have to really think about it, it means that you can't just go for it. Like you look at what Will's doing here, the stepping and punching. There's not a lot of thinking going on. You're just doing the movement, and it allows you to really go for it for 40 seconds and increase your heart rate, which seriously increases your fitness. Same with Cossack squats, same with squat jumps, same with tuck-ups. There's simple movements that most people can do. Maybe there's a little bit of flexibility involved and you can't go as deep as Will or whatever it is, but they're it's not like you're doing a squat, knee raise, elbow tap, or which I saw people doing the other day, you know, where you're squatting down and then bringing your elbow up to knee to tap the opposite elbow. And it's just really not necessary. And not only is it not necessary, it can really detract from a good HIIT workout. So we make a point of choosing exercises that are very effective, that are doable for the average person, and that can be progressed and regressed quite easily. So what do I mean by that is, well, you can do squat jumps and go for the whole 40 seconds if you really want to go for it. And I've very rarely seen somebody that can do squat jumps for 40 seconds, 4 rounds in a row, and maintain good form. They're a very, very hard exercise, which means that the fittest and strongest people can do them and get a great effect from them. But also, anybody that isn't that fit or strong can regress them to air squats very easily. And you can also just regress the amount of reps that you do, which is why they're a really good exercise to include in a HIIT circuit like this. Now, if you're just tuning in, this is the very end of our workout here. We're coming to the end. We're in round 3 of 4 of a HIIT circuit. We've finished our primary workout. The primary workout is where we do the strength and flexibility component. This is the high intensity interval training component. So this is where we add volume to the legs, because this was a leg strength workout. But this is our cardio component of the workout. We do strength, flexibility, and fitness all in the one workout. If you want to see the strength component and the flexibility component, you'd have to wait until the live stream ends and re-watch it, where you see us do 6 5-minute rounds of strength and flexibility training. Diane is saying, Mask is saying push-ups and planks. Yep, they're good exercises for simple home exercises. Diane's saying core and leg strength gains have really shown up for me in this HIIT workout during phase 8. That's awesome, Diane. And Gaz Mask is saying, can the guy on the screen do a one-leg squat? He can, not as well as I can. Will hasn't been doing calisthenics. Or do you mean a pistol squat? Is that what you're referring to, man? Pistol squat? Will hasn't been doing calisthenics for as long as I have. So, and he doesn't have the flexibility or the calisthenics strength that I do, because I've been doing it for longer, and I've been doing the UMS for longer. Will has been a trainer with us and only training in the UMS program for just about a year now. Yeah. So he's working on his pistol squat and his single leg squat. But is that what you mean by a one leg squat? Do you mean a pistol squat? You know. So finishing this round of squat jumps, you can see Will has regressed it to air squats for the end there, because he ran out of steam.
I'd regress it to laying on the floor if I could.
Yeah. And now we've got the stepping and punching to finish off round 3. And then we
5
are
seconds.
going to be just doing one more round. This is your last opportunity to really get that heart rate up and burn some calories. So let's go, tribe. Let's get it on. Now, if you really want to push yourself now, because this is the second last round of our HIIT circuit, what you want to try and do is every 10 seconds, increase the speed that you're doing this. Try to not slow down. So Gazmask is saying, I don't know what it's called, just a squat without one leg. Yeah, it's a pistol squat. Yeah, that's what we were doing in the
I did a version
show.
of a
I'm going to get in front of the camera and show you one and tell me if this is what you mean.
7 seconds, tribe. Yeah, I did one of those earlier. I don't know if you saw.
Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? That's called a pistol squat. That's what you mean. And yeah, Will's actually working through the main limiting factor for him in the pistol squats is ankle flexibility, ankle mobility. He hasn't. Can Will do a ring assisted flip?
A ring assisted flip?
Maybe.
Not unless I want to risk my life.
Yeah, Will did like 1,000 pistol squats earlier. He was doing shrimp squats and skater squats and all that stuff. But yeah, absolutely, man. We do all that stuff here. We do calisthenics in these workouts. These are really calisthenics workouts, because we're not doing weightlifting here. We're doing calisthenics training because we are training at home with no equipment. The only thing that we teach everybody to use, of course, is equipment that you've got around home. Vinny Brown is saying, oh man, never saw a pistol done whilst holding the leg. I can do 20 of those, Vinny, when I'm fresh and I don't have to worry about tempo.
Which is right now, right?
Which is right now,
Yeah,
is it?
hey? No. We've got a workout to do, Tribe.
I don't mind doing a pistol squat challenge at the end of this. I'll jump up, because I haven't done the workout now. I'll jump up and see how many I can do on live TV.
Who's
behind
good.
me, everybody? Who thinks I can do 20 pistol squats on
reckon
one
I'll
leg
give you
whilst
12.
holding my other leg out in front of me? Let's see how I go. I've thrown the gauntlet down. That's my max. I haven't tested my max for years, but when I did test it a while ago, I did 20 reps. So let's see how I go. Vinny, what do you reckon? You reckon I'm up for it today? We'll let Will finish this last round. He's doing his Cossack squats, and then he is going to do his jump squats, and then he's going to over 20. Gazmask is saying. All right, come on, show me some love. Who on the stream wants to see me do 20 pistol squats on a live stream, no editing, and
I reckon you got 12.
You reckon I've got 12?
I reckon you got 12.
All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify. Nobody said there has to be any tempo to these or anything. It's just 20
That's
reps. We'll try and do it. Okay, here we go. We're doing our squat jumps. Will is burning himself out for the last round.
Hooly
and then we've hooly dooly, and then we've got stepping and punching. And then Will is going to do his mobility cool down while I'm attempting to do 20 pistol squats whilst holding one leg at the same time. So let's see if I can do it. Hopefully, Vinny, this phase 8 has done what I need it to and made me strong. Okay, well done, Tribe. That is the end of that station. We have one more station to go in our HIT circuit. We have our stepping and punching, and we've got my pistol squat challenge whilst Will does his mobility cool down. Gazmask is saying, would you rather run or jump rope? They're both good, man. It totally depends, and that is a complete... Look, in all honesty, after I've had 5 seconds to think about it, if you were saying to me, would you run or would you jump rope, I'd run, because the bilateral gait pattern is a primal movement pattern, and it is very important for us as human beings to maintain. It helps to actually maintain brain function.
10 seconds, let's go.
10 seconds left, guys. Let's go, 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 go. So if I had one choice, there's also the impact that you get from running and skipping. A jump rope is both very beneficial, but running has other benefits to it. All right, that's it. Well done, everybody. Well done for those of you that joined in. And Will's going to do his mobility cool down now, and I'm going to try and do 20 pistol squats holding my leg. So, Will, you're going to have to count them out for me because they won't be able to hear me counting. So let's see.
I will be honoured to. Countdown, here we go, Tribe. We're talking 20 minimum. And 1, 2, 3. They're looking pretty comfortable. 4, 5, 6. I can't even grab my foot like that. 7, 8. 9, all the balance is going to start coming into it now. 10, halfway. 11, 12, and you've beaten me. 13, 14, 15. Here we go. Holding it together. 16. You've actually got to get 5 more done just to shut people up. 17. Ooh. 18. 19. Hold it together. Let's go. Deep breaths. Ooh, 20. And let's go, 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 go. 21. Very good. Well done. You're going to have to even that out on the other side now. How about that, Tribe?
All right, I literally can't walk now.
Dooly, dooly, indeed.
Planning on doing that this morning when I came into work, but...
Yeah. That's all right. I didn't think I was doing this workout. Now we're going to stretch.
Couldn't Nielsen say, woo, go rad.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what training for strength and flexibility can do for you. Makes you strong and flexible.
Who would have
So
thunk
you
it?
can show off on live streams.
Yeah.
Which is really why we all train, right?
If you can do 20 pistol squats, you better get your own YouTube channel and just live stream every morning for 30 seconds.
Oh, that murdered me.
Yeah.
Max Fax is saying, wow, thank you. Thank you. So Will's doing his mobility cool down now.
Yeah.
No, static stretches aren't worse. It's just that you have to choose when to do them. And the only time that I ever really do static stretches is either on days that I'm not training, when I'm just sitting around, I just want something gentle to do, or right at the end of the workout. At the end of the workout, when you don't need to do anything else, then static stretches are really good. And it's actually a good time to do them because right now, Will's heart rate is really elevated. So he's also quite fatigued. So it's very hard for his nervous system to resist the stretch. So this is the best time to do static stretching. Very good. Yeah, gas mask. Flexibility is a really misunderstood thing. And, you know, like dynamic stretching, it's funny. It's actually a term that isn't really used that much by flexible people. I don't know many flexible people that refer to what they do as dynamic stretching. I mean, you could call a lot of what we do dynamic stretching, but it's not. Yeah, it's kind of one of those buzz terms and not. I mean, yeah, it has its place. Dynamic stretching, dynamic flexibility. But it's not something that we really.
The tribe at home who are stretching, this is a couch stretch. You can do it on a chair or a couch. It is my favourite quad stretch.
Yeah, Will's talking about you have your foot up against a couch behind you. This is for the quads and hip flexors. You want to try and create a posterior pelvic tilt. Awesome. Diane Norbury saying, my brag is the squat jumps. Consistently managing 27 per round. That's awesome.
Wow, well done, Diane. I did the full 40 seconds on the first round and then didn't even come close the last three.
Yeah. Man, I get murdered on those squat jumps.
Suck.
I'm throwing around 88 kilos though. A little bit more. I'd imagine it's a bit more than you, Diane.
Yeah, what am I? I'm only 85? 84?
85, huh? I don't even know how many pounds I am. I don't know what 88 kilos is. Kilograms in pounds. What is it? 194 pounds. You're welcome, Gazmask. I hope you learned something from that. That's what we're all about. If you want to know more about flexibility, man, get the Flexibility Blueprint. It's a free download. If you go to the description of this stream, you'll see the 1, 2, 3, the 6th link down. It says, oh no, the 7th one. The Flexibility Blueprint, 10 key secrets to unlocking superhuman flexibility. It's I can even just link it in the chat. It is, honestly, the 10 big breakthroughs that we had with our flexibility training that got us to where we are. And it's free, just grab it, download it, read it, you'll learn a lot. Max Fax is saying, good job. It's 10:30 in Morocco. Good night, ma'am. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Max Fax.
Really appreciate the love. And thanks everyone, to all of our new visitors, people that have come and visited this for the first time. If you're new to the stream and you want to know how you can connect with us, where we normally spend our time socializing digitally with our tribe around the world, go over to our Facebook group, UMS Movement Mastermind. That's where we record podcasts, and it allows you to post videos or photos or ask questions, and we can interact much easier there. It's got a much easier two-way street of interaction through the Facebook platform than what YouTube does. And yeah, this is the last week of these live streams because our gym is reopening next week. So if you want to see more of them, tune in this week for the rest of the week. And if you want to get started with us with our online coaching, where you can work with me personally, my brother and Richard and Will, then you can grab a free 30-day trial of the UMS online coaching, where you get access to all 8 phases of these at-home workouts, the tutorials as well. This is just follow along. We have tutorials to teach you how to do everything. But you also get access to the gym workouts, and the gym workouts, of course, use basic gym equipment like barbells and squat racks and pull-up bars. But they are the real deal. That's where we do follow-along workouts that go for under an hour, where we do strength, flexibility, and fitness in a very, very methodical and effective way with 4-week periodized programs to take you from being a beginner to being stronger, more flexible, and fitter than you've ever been before, so you can achieve those athletic aspirations that you have. You can perform like an athlete and get back to your younger self. So Will's just doing a little bit of ankle mobbing here. This is a really good way to just use your body weight to get a little bit of ankle flexibility. Thanks, Max. Thanks, Elixion.
Thanks, Tribe. Thanks for joining in.
No, I haven't seen the ICN UK bodybuilding competition. No. It's not something that I really follow. Gazmask bodybuilding. What an effort, Will, hey?
Not bad.
Everybody put a give
Good
Will.
size.
What's that?
Good size.
Yeah, good size, yeah. Will didn't know that he was doing the workout until just when he got here this morning.
Yeah.
I said,
10 minutes before.
you're on, buddy.
That's all right.
Now Will's doing, this is called the hero stretch, so this is for the quads and hip flexors. Gunnar's saying, cheers, Will and the boys. You're welcome, Gunnar.
Thanks, Gunnar.
Looking forward to seeing
See you next
again
week,
soon,
buddy.
mate. Yeah.
Next week, Monday, huh?
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the love, guys, Mas. Thanks for tuning in and interacting with us all.
Yeah.
A little bit of a hamstring stretch to round things off here. So you can see Will's just doing general lower body flexibility here. Just gentle stretching. This is nothing like the intensity of the flexibility training that we do in the primary workout between the strength training sets. This is just gentle flexibility to finish off the workout. And the way that we do this with our 1 hour workouts, because obviously we're a little bit over an hour now, this stretching at the end is really, this is if you have time. If all you've got is 1 hour, this doesn't fit into it. That's how it works. Within 1 hour, we jam pack a 10-minute mobility warm-up, 30 minutes of strength and flexibility training, so that we get a warm-up round plus 5 full 5-minute rounds of strength and flexibility. So that's enough volume to see some serious improvement. And then we do that 16-minute hit circuit at the end, and when you include the fudge factor of changing from the warm-up to the primary and changing from the primary to the circuit, that takes an hour. So this little mobility routine that we do at the end here, this is the bonus for those of you that are that have stayed with us. So thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. I really hope you got something out of that. If this is your first time here, subscribe to the channel where we post workout videos. If you go and have a look at our channel, this is just a live streamed workout. We've got hundreds and hundreds of really good, very short follow-along routines. We've got exercise tutorials. We've got more info that you could possibly consume on flexibility, strength, and calisthenic skills, teaching you how to do things like handstands and press to handstands or pistol squats like what I just did. Vinny Brown's saying, don't want another lockdown, but going to miss the live streams. Yeah, look, Vinny, I'm going to miss doing them as well, bro. But of course, we'll still be connecting every day on the UMS Movement Mastermind on Facebook. So, yeah, thanks so much, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And, yeah, hope you got something out of it. Hope our new viewers got something out of it. And again, before we finish, let us know... put a little comment there. Tell me what your name is and where you tuned in from, so I can give you a little shout out.
Shout out on the way
agree
out.
With you, Vinny. Yeah, look, that's what I said before, boys. It's it's a bittersweet moment, you know. It's bitter for you guys that really like, you know, watching the live streams from around the world, but it's a sweet moment for us here at the gym being able to get the tribe back in and, you know, support them the way that they've supported us through this lockdown. Thanks so much, everybody. That's it.
Guys.
We'll see you tomorrow. For those of you that haven't been here before, tune in tomorrow where we're going to do a straight arm scapular strength calisthenics workout for the upper body and also middle splits for the lower body. See you tomorrow, everyone.
Thanks, tribe. Peace.
Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, it's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's
far.
the consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.